Good evening, graduates, family, friends, staff, and administration. I am Dr. Deborah Webster, the interim director here at the School of Nursing at Salisbury University. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony recognizing our May of 2021 graduates. Thank you all for joining us on this very special occasion, which is being live streamed and recorded for graduates, family, friends, and faculty who are not in attendance. Tonight, we will recognize 54 graduates who will be receiving their Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. We will also be recognizing 5 graduates who will receive their Doctor of Nursing practice. While we are celebrating tonight, we dedicate this ceremony in the memory of a student who we lost last year in a tragic accident. Sky Danae Campbell would have graduated with this group of students. She was an active member of the Student Nurses Association and was described by those who knew her as an intelligent, active, and engaged student. She would have made an excellent nurse. In the words of her peer, Seta Errol, Sky brought care, compassion, and empathy to everyone she interacted with. Sky is truly missed. Joining us tonight, we are honored to have several of our executive staff. Dr. Kelly Fiala, the founding dean of the College of Health and Human Services, Dr. Karen Olmstead, provost and senior vice president of academic affairs, and Dr. Charles White, president. We also have joining us tonight, Dr. Eli Modlin, chief of staff and director of government and community relations. Eli, could you stand? So as we begin tonight, I'd like to call Dr. Fiala to address our graduates.
This is the first time I've talked in public without a mask. It feels kind of funny, but thank you. Thanks for requesting this event today. And faculty, thanks for supporting it. When you ask folks to describe me, I think the first word that comes out of their mind is pragmatic, which I suppose is a good characteristic for your dean of the College of Health and Human Services. But I think everybody's picked up on the fact that I'm also pretty mushy. So, you know, thinking about the last year, I think we've all experienced a lot of emotions, and we've been faced with great challenges and suffered great losses. But today, I can't tell you how overcome I am with pride and gratitude. So first and foremost, I couldn't be more proud of the class of 2021. Congratulations, you did it. I'm sure there were times when you wondered if you can meet all of these challenges. I know our faculty have high standards, but they do it to push you to be your very best and make sure that you're well prepared to enter the field. We take a lot of pride in our program and our outcomes. Maybe you've heard something about the NCLEX pass rate at Salisbury University. It's a strong objective measure of a successful program. The expectations that each of you had held up to are very high, and you've risen to that challenge. At every turn, competitive admissions process to difficult coursework and clinical experiences. Over the course of the last few years, we've had some very, very slow days, but as a whole, time is flying by. Please take a few moments to reflect on your accomplishments. We are so very proud of you. Today, I'm also filled with gratitude. I'm grateful for the support that you've received from your family and friends as you've completed your degree and entered into the field. I am thankful for the resilience of the faculty, committed to providing quality education while adapting to new learning environments. But most of all, I'm thankful for you. Today marks the day that you honored your commitment to pursuing a service profession. And this has happened at a time when you could have easily made a different choice. I am so happy that I'm not happy that we've had this experience, hopefully this once in a lifetime pandemic experience, but I am so grateful for the kindness and compassion that you've shared with SU and our community. Today, we celebrate the heart of the successful program that isn't quantifiable like the NCLEX scores. Today, we celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Dr. Fiala. We would not be where we are today without your never-ending support of the School of Nursing and your dedication. Next, I would like to ask Dr. Olmsted to address our students.
Thank you, Dr. Webster. Before I get to my formal remarks, I just have to say that Dr. DiBartolo noted that even this year, the program is spaced out. So usually in previous years, your names would be all scrunched up, but I thought that was a hilarious observation on our kind of socially distanced year. So, well, it's my genuine pleasure as well to welcome you and to help you celebrate your graduation next year. It's certainly an important time for you and for your families, and marks your incredible commitment and, frankly, your incredible grit. It's also a proud moment in the life of the campus as we launch a bunch more Salisbury University alumni into the nursing profession and the health professions more broadly. I'll let you in on a little secret. This time of year, most of your faculty and administrators and many of the staff at the university, and certainly many of the public that would normally attend an event like this, are filled with memories of their own commencement. It's just hard not to think about what was happening when you graduated from your undergraduate or graduate program. But I can tell you that none of us have had the experience that you've had in the past year and a half or so. I can't touch that. It's been a truly challenging 14 months, and none of us, as Dr. Fiala was saying, none of us expected it nor would have wanted this to happen. But I can imagine that your commitment to your nursing career feels more important and right than ever. Although I might not know all the courses that you've taken or the particulars of your clinical experiences, although when I was dean of the school that nursing was in at the time, I did go to clinical settings and really enjoyed that. I know that the rigor associated with the nursing programs at both the graduate and undergraduate level, and know that this is a really important milestone, both intellectually and emotionally. As a result of your hard work and the mentorship and outstanding teaching of our talented faculty, you're not only knowledgeable about physiology and pharmacology and microbiology and psychology and other science that's so important in the clinical setting, but you also have the skills and knowledge to be comfortable with the uncomfortable and to be confident when confronted with new challenges. And those certainly are very important in the clinical setting, but also really important life skills. Speaking of life skills, if I was asked to give you any advice, I'm going to have to go back to what Dr. Fiala was just talking about and recommend that you adopt an attitude of gratitude if you don't already do so. Practicing gratitude has been shown to open doors for personal and professional relationships, to improve your physical and psychological well-being, to enhance your empathy skills, to strengthen your mental acuity, and to even help you sleep better. And just like Dean Fiala was saying, I have a lot of gratitude as well for all the hard work you've put in and the resulting personal professional growth you've experienced, for all the support your family and friends have given you, for our remarkable SU faculty, both in nursing and in your prerequisite or other courses across campus, for their tremendous mentorship and knowledge and professionalism. And finally, for the leadership of the nursing program, Dr. Barnes, Webster, and Allen, for their leadership. So very best regards. I look forward to hearing about your future successes and hopefully seeing you at the grad walk next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Olmsted. Strong support is essential for a program. We are grateful for your support for all of our nursing programs. Dr. White, we are very honored that you're able to join us tonight as well, and we would like to ask you to address our students.
Good afternoon, and on behalf of the entire Salisbury University community, welcome to our School of Nursing's pinning and recognition ceremony, your pinning and recognition ceremony. Thank you, Dr. Webster, for the opportunity to address our graduates today. Graduates, congratulations. You did make it. It's just terrific. Our internationally renowned nursing program is arguably one of the most rigorous programs that Salisbury University has to offer, and for good reason. Dr. Fiala mentioned the NCLEX, and the NCLEX isn't everything, but it's something, right? And it is a quantitative measure of quality that exists across all nursing programs. One of my jobs is to brag about you, and I do so gladly and frequently. And when I tell people about your pass rate on the NCLEX, I say something like, yeah, it's the best in the state. It's better than Towson, it's better than College Park, and it's better than Johns Hopkins. It's the best in the state. So congratulations for that. This is a very challenging time to be in the nursing profession, as I'm sure you know. Last year, the world came to recognize the important and heroic work of nurses and other medical professionals. And some of you have already started and serving on the front lines of healthcare during the pandemic. I would especially like to express my gratitude to the nursing students who, to those of you who have lent your time and talent on those front lines, and especially here at Salisbury University, helping in our testing center. Thank you. As graduates of the program, I know you're very proud of your success. We are all proud of your success. I can assure you that the workforce you're about to enter holds SU graduates in the highest regard. The place where that really comes home to roost is when people in the community tell me about a time when they were in the hospital, or a friend or a family member was in the hospital, and they had a discussion with their nurse and found out that their nurse graduated from Salisbury University, and how that was kind of a relief because they knew in a moment that they were going to be well cared for. Doctors breeze in and out of patient rooms, but the nurses are always there. Wherever your career may lead, be sure to remember your alma mater. Come back and visit us from time to time. Be sure to take some time this season of celebration to celebrate with your loved ones and to thank them and those who supported you through this program for the support that you have gotten. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Dr. White. Not only thank you for your leadership here at Salisbury University, but thank you for giving our students the opportunity to help in those COVID clinics. We also have with us tonight our esteemed nursing faculty. Please stand and be recognized, faculty. Because of the expertise, dedication, and hard work of our nursing faculty, our graduates continue to receive a first-rate nursing education. And as a result, you've heard this already, have the highest first-time NCLEX pass rate scores for the state of Maryland, 96% in the past year. We are confident that this group of students will do just as well to continue to meet that high standard. Also with us tonight, we have our support staff, who have been here to answer student questions, guide the course enrollment process, help with technology, plan events such as this, and many other things that make all of our lives so much easier. A heartfelt thank you goes out to Mrs. Jenkins, Mrs. Ford, and Ms. Miller for all that they do every day. Please stand and be recognized. Salisbury University has a long tradition of celebrating our graduates. While COVID protocols will not allow us to celebrate in the usual manner, we have planned this celebration to recognize the hard work of our students. Florence Nightingale once said, "Let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all our lives." We begin tonight with an acknowledgement of our graduate students who have completed studies to earn advanced degrees. Those graduates will be announced by name and project title. Allie Emerson, increasing patient engagement in primary care following transitional care. Kristen Farrell, increasing exclusive breastfeeding rates through nursing education and the implementation of a checklist. Nicole Jarman, postpartum education redesigned, a quality improvement project. Sharon Okeke, the systematic utilization of a depression screening tool for patients with type 2 diabetes, a quality improvement project. And lastly, Melissa Hunter for her completion of a family nurse practitioner certificate. I want to thank those graduate students for their dedication to education and future service as nurse leaders and advocates for health and the profession of nursing. I have no doubt that each of those students will make a difference. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce our student speaker for this evening, Lindsay Farrell.
Good evening. During my senior year of high school, Salisbury University was my absolute last choice school. You may be thinking, well, that sure is a negative way to start a speech, but I assure you that this story will make sense in a few moments. I was 18 years old. I'd been admitted to multiple universities, and I had a tough decision to make. One day in February of 2017, my parents essentially forced me to accompany them on a Saturday tour of the university and begged me to just give the Eastern Shore School a chance. I dreaded every ounce of the 4.5-hour car ride to Salisbury, and I was fully convinced that the tour would be a waste of my time. I had fallen victim to some of the opinions people in my hometown had about the smaller Shore School, and I was set on attending a larger out-of-state university. Prior to the start of my tour, my parents and I sat through a welcoming speech in Holloway Hall. I declined the picture with Sammy the Seagull as he stood outside with excitement, and I slumped into one of the auditorium seats dreading the long day ahead. I scrolled through my phone while the university president spoke, and my parents sat next to me, diligently taking notes to collect all of the information that they could. Moments later, my perspective of Salisbury University changed the very second that a senior nursing student at the time took to the podium and spoke so highly of SU School of Nursing. She talked about the benefits of smaller class sizes, clinical experiences, and the way the nursing faculty here cares for their students. She spoke of the incredible NCLEX pass rates and how employers prefer Salisbury graduates. I perked up in my auditorium seat and I sat attentive to every word of her speech. In a 5-minute speech, she was able to convince me to keep Salisbury on my potential list of schools. Fast forward 4 years later, and here I am as part of the 2021 Salisbury University Nursing Senior Class. I can guess that many of you also had to pick a school 4 years ago, and you weighed multiple schools against one another. We may now be biased, but I believe we all made one of the best decisions of our lives when we chose to attend Salisbury. While other universities may admit students to their respective schools of nursing in their freshman years, we all had to earn our acceptance into this nursing class and hold ourselves to a higher standard. You may not see it now, but we have benefited from such a rigorous admissions process and intense curriculum. Nursing school has challenged us all in some capacity, but I have no doubt that our faculty has prepared us all to be successful in our future nursing careers. Our class has mastered the art of flexibility. In the beginning of our second semester junior year, we were challenged with attending lectures from our childhood bedrooms and spending time with virtual patients. We had all managed our ways through such an unprecedented time, and we learned some valuable life lessons. Our clinical experiences may look a lot different than previous nursing graduates, but we were able to make the most of it. One of the most important lessons that I have learned throughout nursing school is to become comfortable with being uncomfortable, and we have had many moments of discomfort while learning in the times of a pandemic. Our faculty has prepared us to the best of their abilities, and we can continue to take their pieces of guidance and apply them in our careers. To be a part of this class is an honor, and to graduate with our Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from Salisbury University is an accomplishment we should all be extremely proud of. To the SU Nursing faculty, I thank you for your commitment to our successes and the encouraging atmosphere you all promoted on a daily basis. To our friends and families, thank you for supporting us during the challenges of nursing school. We could not do this without you. To my classmates, thank you for exemplifying a passion for nursing and creating a family between us all. May you never forget the reason you chose to pursue nursing. I wish you all the best of luck with your NCLEX examination and success in your future careers. We chose the best nursing program, and our preparation for the field of nursing is unmatched. To the class of 2021, congratulations, we did it. And I hope you are proud to add such prestigious initials behind each of your last names. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lindsay, for sharing that experience and your inspiring words for the graduating class. Now, on to the stars of the show, the class of May of 2021. This is your day. It's a time to give yourselves a pat on the back and reflect on all of your accomplishments. In the words of C.S. Lewis, hardships often prepare people for an extraordinary destiny. I have no doubt that each of you will find your passion and become the professionals that the School of Nursing has prepared you to become. When you started the nursing program, you had no idea that you would be taking classes and learning during a worldwide pandemic. No doubt the past year plus has provided all of us with many, many challenges. Faculty have adjusted to a new way of teaching and students to a new way of learning, as COVID has impacted each and every one of our daily lives. Nursing school is always tough, but nursing school during a pandemic takes on a whole new meaning. What you have achieved during this time is commendable. Graduates, I know that this has not been an easy journey, but all of your hard work, diligence, and determination has paid off. The nursing curriculum here at Salisbury University is intense. I know I don't need to tell you that. You've lived it firsthand. Over the past semesters, you have completed courses in adult health, pediatrics, maternity, psych mental health, community, and leadership, all involving multiple hours of clinical practice. Although COVID has caused some of those clinical hours to be completed in a virtual and simulated environment instead of with live humans, you've met all of your course objectives and you're well prepared to enter the nursing workforce with the skills needed to provide quality care for all of the patients you care for. You've also spent many hours learning about research and professional practice. Graduates, you have made it through the challenges created during your educational journey. You are prepared to now take on the challenges of entering the nursing workforce during this time. And there's no more important time to do this. The American Nurses Association reports more nurses will be needed through 2022 than any other profession in the United States. In addition to your studies, many of you have provided countless hours of community service, represented the School of Nursing at the National Convention, engaged in school governance, and provided peer mentorship. You are commended for maintaining a careful balancing act as you've accomplished all of your respective goals while managing multiple responsibilities. In fact, just this week, we were notified that the School of Nursing has been awarded the Ethics and Governance and Get Out and Vote Award. Congrats to our Student Nurses Association for that accomplishment. Although today marks an end to your time as nursing students, it marks the beginning. You have chosen a profession where you will share your patients' most devastating and most joyful moments. As a Salisbury University School of Nursing graduate, you are well prepared to provide the high quality, empathetic care that SU graduates are known for. You will make a difference every day. Since your time as a student has come to an end, we are here tonight to celebrate that success. The School of Nursing has a long-standing tradition of recognizing our graduates during the pinning ceremony. The nursing pin has special meaning, and here to tell you about the history of the nursing pin is Dr. William Campbell.
Congratulations, class of May 2021. The Salisbury University nursing pin is rich in history, deep in meaning, and strong in tradition. It is the modern symbol of your graduation from a nursing program and your entrance into the nursing profession. The traditional nursing pin and nurse's cap began with Florence Nightingale and the Nightingale Training School for Nurses at St. Thomas Hospital in London, England in 1860. Each nursing program since then has had its own unique and different pin. Today, the nurse's cap has faded into history for most nursing programs, but the tradition of the nursing school pin continues. So it is here at Salisbury University School of Nursing. Wherever you go, wherever you work, wherever you wear your pin, you can easily be identified as a proud graduate of Salisbury University School of Nursing. The Salisbury University nursing pin has a complex design that bears the seal of the university as pictured on the front of your program. It's composed of elements unique to Salisbury and was designed in 1927 by art student Grace Hallam. The tree on the upper left side is the loblolly pine that flourishes on the eastern shore. The sailboat on the right represents the seafood industry of the region. The plow and farm in the center illustrate agriculture. The strawberry bed and watermelon in the foreground represent leading agricultural industries at the time SU was founded in 1925. The sun at its fullest signifies the education the university seeks to provide. And the Maryland shield identifies the school as a Maryland institution. Graduates, wear your SU nursing pin with pride. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Campbell, for sharing that piece of history. I know our students will wear this pin with pride. Now we move on to the most exciting part of our celebration, the pinning recognition. Dr. Kimberly Allen, undergraduate program chair, will call the names of each graduate in alphabetical order. Those who are present tonight will walk across the stage to receive their pin. Graduates, upon leaving the stage or before leaving the stage, make sure you pose for your picture. We have a photographer here for you. Dr. Allen, and we also would like to ask Dr. White to join us on the stage for the photos as well.
I want to thank Dr. Campbell for sharing the impressive history and significance of the Salisbury University nursing pin. I believe it's most appropriate for this next portion of our ceremony to be the conferral of the Salisbury University nursing pin upon each one of you. I have the distinct privilege and honor to individually call each graduate by name and request that those in attendance come forward to receive their pin, entering from your left and then exiting to your right. Kaylee Adkins. Jennifer Azar, attending virtually. Laura Barrett. Kayla Bland. Natalie Bunting. McKenna Burke. Carly Coakley. Kristen Collier. Sean Collins, attending virtually. Tyler Cornwell, attending virtually. William Kramer. Brooke Kraus, attending virtually. Jenna Easterlin. Seta Errol. Lindsay Farrell. Leah Fetzer. Cameron Foster, attending virtually. Dakota Fraley, attending virtually. Casey Fritsch. Miranda George, attending virtually. Susanna Glasstetter. Courtney Green. Morgan Hall. Elizabeth Hardman. Gabrielle Hart. Kayla Homeyer. Kelsey Hughes, attending virtually. Erica Kozar, attending virtually. Sydney Krell. Catherine Lamberti. Alexis Lieberman, attending virtually. Taylor Luckel. Teresa Marcelino Ton. Natalie Marcos. Samantha Measle. Jade Miller. Casey Lind Nicholas. Anna Oglesby, attending virtually. Anita Opara. Alexa Padernos. Morgan Phillips. Rebecca Portner. Angela Powers, attending virtually. Lexi Robinson, attending virtually. Tyler Rock. Brianna Shepherd. Aaron Tate Moore, attending virtually. Rebecca Thompson. Danielle Troncal. Claudia Wathen. Bridget Wilding. Katie Wilkerson, attending virtually. Lillian Wingo, attending virtually. Hannah Wood. Congratulations to everyone. At this time, we would also like to acknowledge several individuals who have demonstrated significant leadership qualities during their time in the School of Nursing's program. Although all graduates are extremely busy with curricular and extracurricular activities throughout the year, there are those among our graduates who have volunteered their time to provide representation of their cohort and valuable input through student engagement and service to School of Nursing committees. Specifically, there are 3 individuals from this cohort whom the School of Nursing would like to recognize and thank for their service. Please stand when your name is called. For service to the School of Nursing's Resources Committee, we'd like to acknowledge and thank Courtney Green. For service to the School of Nursing's Program Effectiveness Committee, we'd like to acknowledge Jade Miller. And for their service to the School of Nursing's Student Policies Committee, we'd like to acknowledge Rebecca Portner. Thank you very much for your student engagement and governance. And finally, the Student Nursing Association Leadership Certificates are awarded to individuals based upon the amount of service a student participates in during their enrollment in the nursing program. Service includes active involvement in the Student Nurses Association through attendance at meetings, participation in volunteer activities and service learning opportunities, committee participation, and for holding leadership positions in the Student Nursing Association itself. There are 6 individuals from this cohort being recognized for student leadership. If present, please come forward to receive your certificate when your name is called. Miranda George, attending virtually, held the leadership position of secretary in the SNA. Erica Kozar, attending virtually, held the leadership position of vice president of the Student Nursing Association. Natalie Marcos. Natalie held the position of awards delegate in the School of Nursing, the Student Nursing Association. Congratulations, Natalie. Jade Miller. Jade has held the leadership position of events coordinator for the Student Nursing Association. Congratulations, Jade. Alexa Padernos. Alexa held the position of treasurer in the Student Nursing Association. She knows where all the money's at.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, Rebecca Thompson. Rebecca held the leadership position of president of the Student Nurses Association. Congratulations. At this time, the podium will turn back over to Dr. Webster.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. While in the nursing program, students have the opportunity to represent the student body on all of those committees, and we do thank you for your service. In addition to celebrating our students, we are also recognizing the work of our faculty. Our faculty are very prolific in publishing and presenting. Even during the pandemic, faculty have maintained an impressive level of scholarship. Like students, they have also balanced teaching, scholarship, and service. Tonight, it is my honor to recognize 2 faculty who have been nominated by their colleagues to receive the Lucy Tall Distinguished Faculty Award. This award recognizes faculty who have achieved excellence in teaching and advising, professional development and scholarship, and/or service. The first awardee joined the School of Nursing in 2012. She has been described as an excellent colleague and educator who is known for her collegiality, collaborative spirit, and willingness to help wherever there is a need. Not only does she serve on the Student Policies Committee within the School of Nursing, she has served on numerous search committees, the Strategic Planning Task Force, most recently. This faculty gives generously of her time on behalf of all of her students. She serves as a liaison between the School of Nursing and various clinical agencies, and she's responsible for negotiating the clinical needs of our students. In addition to serving as role of clinical coordinator for the School of Nursing, she is involved with the SU Women's Forum, where she is an advocate for women's rights. Her commitment has been described by a profound belief in making the campus better for those who identify as female. Dr. Kana Frida, would you please join me on the stage to receive your award? second recipient of this award joined the School of Nursing in 2015. She believes that it is imperative to engage students in assisting them to meet their educational needs. And to demonstrate this, she has many activities that she's implemented, including skills days and virtual escape rooms. Her creativity and educational design most certainly engages students in their learning. This faculty member has been described as a colleague and collaborator with a strong concern for student welfare. Her work on the Student Policies Committee has led her to taking on leadership roles by not only chairing this very busy committee, but in offering guidance to other faculty on advising the use of Navigate, and she has spearheaded the CAS system for admissions. She has been described as a champion and leader in the use of standardized patients in simulation and has shared her knowledge in this area, teaching and providing sessions to inform other faculty about debriefing. Professor Amanda Willey, will you please join me on stage to receive your award? I am so proud to work with such an accomplished group of faculty who are always looking out for the best interest of our students. I am also so very proud of all of our nursing students and all of their many accomplishments. I know that each of you will continue to have many professional accolades as you begin your professional careers. Graduates, while you're entering this nursing profession during an unusual time, you have been prepared as confident nurses who will excel at providing safe patient care. You have got this. Remember, 2020 was named the year of the nurse. And as a result of the continued pandemic, 2021 is still the year of the nurse. It was extended. You are graduating during the year of the nurse. This pandemic has highlighted the critical role that nurses play in the entire care ecosystem. According to the World Health Organization, 6 million additional nurses will be needed worldwide just to assure the healthcare standards rise again after this pandemic. You are on the forefront of change, and we're confident that you are up for the challenge that lies before you as new nurses. We are so very proud of all of the nursing graduates and wish them the best. You've studied hard and achieved your goals. Graduates, we know that you will use the knowledge and the skills that you've acquired here at SU to deliver the high quality and compassionate care that SU graduates are known for. We trust that you will continue to ask questions and be persistent in the search for answers. You will use research to improve practice and healthcare outcomes for your patients and advocate for high quality, accessible, and affordable care for all. We know that you will also assume leadership roles, give back to your community, and continue your education, and maintain that connection with your professors here at SU. On behalf of the School of Nursing, I offer congratulations to the graduates of the class of May 2021.